Dragon Ball Super created an entirely new world of characters, universes, transformations, and a lot of unanswered questions that could lead us into a plethora of various arcs if and when we get a continuation series to Dragon Ball Super. In this video, we're going to break down all of the potential arcs that we could see if we get a continuation series of Dragon Ball Super, which we probably will. We're going to talk about a lot of the unanswered questions and a lot of the characters that have not yet been revealed and what Akira Toriyama could have in store. That's coming up right after this. Our sponsor is War Robots, which is a tactical 6vs6 multiplayer game which you need good strategy to win. You can choose your robot, which defines your style of gameplay. It's rich in 3D graphics with over 90 million players that have already installed the game. Install War Robots now and get a huge starter pack of 1 Griffin robot, 2 pin weapons, 2 Tolumbus weapons, 100 gold, and 400,000 silver. It's free to play, so hit up your squad and tell them to join you in a 6-on-6 strategic battle in game modes such as Domination, Team Deathmatch, and King of the Hill. Just click on the link in the description, download War Robots, and start playing for free today. The Tournament of Power was quite a spectacle. I know the majority of fans loved and appreciated this tournament as we got introduced to 6 new universes fighters, and it was an all-out brawl to see which universe was the strongest. Ultimately, Universe 7 took home the W with a single fighter remaining. However, there were 4 universes that did not participate. The 4 universes which have the highest mortal levels. Goku and Jiren were the strongest 2 fighters out of the 80 that participated in the Tournament of Power, but there is still 4 universes left which could hold fighters even stronger than Goku and Jiren. At any point, Akira Toriyama could decide that he wants to take the franchise into this direction and lead into one of the new universes, if not all 4. Goku loves to fight strong opponents, and knowing Goku, at some point he's going to want to explore those universes in search of some powerful opponents. One of the more likely potential future arcs for Dragon Ball and popular fan theory is that at the end of Dragon Ball Super, when Android 17 wished back all of the erased universes, he also brought back the 6 universes that were previously erased by Zeno. In doing this, we could get potentially 18 universes, which could lead to a plethora of new stories, villains, and other options for ways to extend the show and give us tons of extra future arcs. The Dragon Ball Super movie is coming up this December, and if Toei decides to take it in the direction that Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F did, where they were actually part of the physical anime, it is possible that the movie itself could lead into an entirely new arc. Something to do with Saiyans, it could be a Saiyan Saga 2.0, or there could be some sort of chaos in time and space, opening the doors for Goku to fight some powerful ancient enemies. Another option for future arcs is different timelines and paradox universes. This is something that we're going to be introduced to in Dragon Ball Heroes, and the Goku Black arc pretty much was a paradox universe. However, in this sense, if they ever wanted to bring back some old villains or a character like Bardock, this would give them the ability to expand upon that. However, I do think that they're going to save all of these alternate timelines and characters for the Dragon Ball Heroes anime. And considering we already sort of got this with the Goku Black arc, it's less likely that a future arc will take this direction. And Ube Saga. At one point in an interview with Toyotaro, the Dragon Ball Super manga artist, he said that they were leading up to the end of Dragon Ball Z. This led fans to believe there was a possibility that the next arc after the Tournament of Power could be a post-end of Dragon Ball Z arc. At this point, Trunks and Goten would be grown up, and Goku would have flown away with Ube to go train him as new enemies would approach. However, I don't feel like this would be a likely future arc, since Goku and Vegeta are so much stronger than just about everybody else in the anime, less Jiren. I don't see how Ube could compete with Goku and Vegeta, who are so much stronger than everybody else, and if there was an enemy that could challenge them, Ube would simply be way too weak to contribute to the story. The next possibility for a future Dragon Ball arc is revolving around the dragon God Zorama. Early in Dragon Ball Super, the name was dropped about Dragon God Zorama and how he was the one who created the Super Dragon Balls, and that was all that we ever learned about the character. Who is he? Is he still alive? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Could we see him in the future, and could he open the door for a potential future Dragon Ball arc? A planet Sadala Ark. In Universe 6, instead of a planet Vegeta, they have a planet Sadala, and Vegeta has promised to go meet the Saiyan King of Universe 6 as he made his promise to Kaba. The introduction of an entirely new Saiyan planet with tons of characters could open the doors for tons of different stories, and I'm sure that they don't want to put all of that character development for Kaba, Caulifla, and Kale to waste. I think this is a highly likely future Dragon Ball arc, if not at least just a Dragon Ball Super special. The Evildoer Arc. As we learned in the Tournament of Power, there was an evildoer that killed Jiren's parents. Now, we were never told if Jiren defeated this enemy or if he's still alive. And in the case that he is alive and Jiren wants his revenge, it could be a possibility that he would enlist Goku and Vegeta to assist him in taking down this evildoer. And with a brand new evil villain that's super powerful, could lead into an entirely new story. That character's backstory, what are their motivations, and how will Goku and Jiren take him down? Probably the least likely future arc, but how cool would it be if there was a war among the gods and 6 versus 6 universes had to go up against each other? What if the two Zenos got in a conflict, half of the universes sided with one and the other half sided with the other? Everybody wants to see Whis fight, everybody wants to see the Grand Priest fight, and how cool would it be to get an arc where all of the gods battled each other and Goku, Vegeta, and Jiren stood beside them on one of the sides? Another potential idea for a future Dragon Ball arc would be involving the original Super Saiyan God, Yamoshi. Now, months ago, in an interview with Akira Toriyama, we learned about Yamoshi. It was this brand new name that was dropped, yet there is no story of him in the anime or the manga. In Akira Toriyama's interview, he said that Yamoshi died fighting a bunch of enemies, but it could be possible that he would come back via a wish of the Dragon Balls or something else of that nature. There's still a very small chance that we may hear about Yamoshi in the Dragon Ball Super movie this December, but if not, we may hear about him in the anime if we try to explore the origins of Super Saiyan God. And then finally, there's always the option that it is none of these, and Akira Toriyama and Toei Animation decide to go on a completely different path than any of these options that they've laid out for us. Whatever the case is, there is one major thing to keep in mind, and that's with all of the arsenals and weapons that they have for the Z Fighters right now, between Ultra Instinct to Vegito to even Beerus helping out, it's going to be very difficult to produce an enemy that can be on par or stronger than these things, especially with Ultra Instinct. And although Goku said he can no longer do it, I think most fans are under the assumption that the next time he breaks his limits, it will come out yet again. Now, how can an enemy fight an Ultra Instinct's Goku, which was even stronger than Jiren, someone that can dodge all of your attacks and can also hit you multiple times in an instant? The only way that I can think of is that if that enemy has Ultra Instinct themselves, or another possibility, which I hope doesn't happen, is that in the Dragon Ball Super movie, somehow Goku and Vegeta lose their ability to turn into their god forms. We did get a promotional poster for the movie, and in it, it shows Goku and Vegeta as a Super Saiyan, not even Super Saiyan Blue. So hopefully it does not turn into this direction, but I'd say it is a possibility that some nerf may actually be coming for Goku and Vegeta's way. There is still 4 universes to explore, and it's very possible that there may be opponents even stronger than Ultra Instinct somehow in those universes. I think that is one of the most likely of options for future arcs. I think a lot of fans want to believe that those 6 universes that were erased came back at the end of Dragon Ball Super, but as they've shown us time and time again, sometimes they plant these seeds of information into the fandom and don't ever deliver on it. So I wouldn't get our hopes up that we're going to get 18 universes moving forward. Those are the major potential future arcs for Dragon Ball Super. If you know any of your own potential future arcs, leave them down in the comments section below. I'm Mastar Media. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll be talking to you soon with another Dragon Ball video.